How y'all doing?
Hey, we're the Joneses.
Here we are again.
We are in Jerusalem. We are at the Garden of Gethsamane. There's so many touching and amazing places here in Jerusalem that I wish we could film at every single one of them. But for those of you who don't know, the Garden of Gethsemane is actually where Jesus was praying when he was arrested by the Roman soldiers and taken to the temple, actually the fortress which sat right next to the temple on the mount, which I think is actually in the background. It's the gold dome that you can see back there, I believe.
Barely see.
So it wasn't a long distance. I'm really surprised at how back in Jesus' time how small the city was, but we're going to show you. Tony, if you would show them, turn it around and show them what the Garden of Gethsemane looks like.
Okay, I'm going to do a slow turn here and let you see the garden and also let you see the church. This is the church, a Protestant church. All the churches were destroyed in Jerusalem except for one. We're supposed to go to that tomorrow. But let me go ahead and turn this around, and that way you can see what's going on here. Right here we have the church, and I'll get to that in a little bit, but here are the gardens. This is where Jesus came to pray, down from the Kidron Valley. It's really not that big. It's probably about, I would say about a quarter acre. It has some beautiful flowers, some old trees. And then again, here's the church with the columns and the beautiful colors up top, mosaic tile. And as Gil was saying, there's the dome. There's the top of the gold dome above the wall, which is the temple on the mount. All right, I'm going to turn the camera back around here.
One of the things that's so wonderful about this church, we were just inside, is that there's the rock that Jesus was actually sitting on and praying when he was arrested. And it is up at the altar of this church. Just gives you goosebumps. It's just amazing what all we've seen and learned. Makes things so much more vivid than what we've read in the Bible.
We just came down from the Mount of Olives. It's beautiful up there. There's a university, and of course there's a temple. I'm sure we're supposed to go in the temple tomorrow. They're celebrating their holiday today, so they're doing some fasting. They don't.
This is Ramadan.
This is Ramadan.
30 days of their fasting and
they don't get out. They don't get out in the evening. They have to be in from sundown to sunup. And you got to remember, there's like 3 or 4 different cultures here, religions that.
You got that mixed up.
What's that mean?
Ramadan, they actually come out in the evening, and they're allowed to eat and do all the things that they do in the evening. But
okay, I got it mixed up.
We're not theologists.
But I'm not fluent with all that. I can barely remember Christianity. And a lot of people, it's just a mixed culture. We've learned so much history-wise, religion-wise, and it's just so much to try to remember. I'm sure Gail's going to try to get on her post, her blog.
We're definitely going to be blogging a lot about this. So please be sure and go to our blog,
www.keepingupwiththejoneses.travels.com.
Thanks so much.
Appreciate everybody out there. We miss everybody. And we're about halfway through this trip. We'll be coming home in about 2.5 months. But for right now, peace.
Shalom.